And we'll just
It says
put
you're
it
live.
on.
So we're live, so whenever Judy wants.
That's pretty good way to spell my name. Okay. We will call meeting to order now. Okay. And we will begin with the minutes.
Okay. The meeting for October 15th, 2025, members present, Judy, Deb, Sue Eastburn, Director Eric Skinner was absent. Meeting was called to order by Judy. Minutes from the previous meeting, Deb read. Minutes for September 17th meeting, Judy approved meeting minutes. The following motions were made by Deb Reagan and seconded that payment be made to Dental Landscaping for fixing the driveway and Mike Osowski for upgrading the PC to Windows 11. That Treva will make necessary movement in budget line to accommodate these payments. Director's report, there were 30 visitors in September. Books checked out were 14 and 4 puzzles. At Rob Church, checked out for a total of 24 for the month of September. September 11th, Books and Bites met with 3 attendees. Next meeting will be October 16th. September 16th, Craft Noon was held. There were 9 attendees. Next meeting will be October 14th. Old business. Special programs. 1 cooking, 2 Medicare speaker, 3 Christmas goodies, bags, 4 smartphone training, 5 possible trip to Fowler Theater. Sue has an appointment to discuss number 1, which is the cooking, on Wednesday, October 22nd. Number 2, in 2026. Number 3, flyers have been approved and will be made to be mailed to residents of York Township. Number 4 will be broken into Android and iPhone trainings in 2026. Number 5, Fowler Theater, there will be discussed more at our next meeting where Eric receives more information since ownership has changed. New business, adoption of the 2026 budget. Library board voted and signed the adoption of the 2026 budget. Donation request from Richland Township Volunteer Fire Department. Library board voted against this donation. Balanced center contract for 2025, $350, and will remain this amount for 2026. The budget line is for $5,000, and the remainder of this budget is for other consultants. Flyers for the goodie bags for children, New York Township was approved. Website, this was approved by the library board. Laptop, this was approved and will be purchased at a later date by director. Adjourned, Deb moved, Judy seconded, and the meeting was adjourned at 6:30. Board meeting for November 17th at p.m.
Any additions or corrections?
I just got these.
Okay.
But, I mean, you can look when you treat it, look at it again, what is this? We've got $8,907.33. So I've got a huge bank statement here. And look through and match up with everything. And that they don't go through all the check numbers listed here, which I like. And go through and see what everything is. And then they listed picture everything paid this time. 6 pages they gave me this time. Usually I get one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it is. That's trying to catch everything in a year.
No, they're just gonna make you sure that you have to work.
Well, yeah,
That's what happens, Eric, when you don't come to a meeting.
actually, I mean, hers is dated, what date, 31st. And let's go through it, because she says we have 80,907, and the bank says we have 81,274. So there's obviously something in here they haven't gotten, I'm gonna have to go through and check and make sure what it is.
You'll be the 500 for the outstanding checks.
She's got it in here, I mean, you're talking about,
The bank, no.
well, the bank,
Bank doesn't
yeah, the
have them yet.
bank's, it's not paying 500. It's,
12,467.
that could be it. Yep, I guess you're probably right. Yeah.
Because you said it was 81,
Yeah, you're
374?
374, you're right.
Okay, 36 cents.
They don't have the,
Yeah, they don't have those two checks.
yep, they don't have those.
Maybe outstanding.
It's, hers is done a lot earlier this time.
Huh?
31st.
31st is when
I thought she usually did like the first or second week of the month.
she did November 5th.
Oh, this, okay, she's got it here.
That's because it's the statement for the goes with the
She's
bank.
saying for the bank, so okay.
That's
what
the
hers-
day that she.
That's where hers is different on the,
Mm.
all right. That's the whole thing. Thank you, Deb, you run business.
No, I'm awake. Okay, so.
But I do know.
So we do balance.
Yep.
And so, do we approve the bills, the payment of the bills?
Right.
Aye. This was really nice, to help you guys your.
Did you get the thing in the mail?
Yes, I did get it in the mail.
Did you open it?
Yes, I did.
I didn't put it on, no return address on it.
We don't get mail half the time.
When she does show up, said today it was like 3 o'clock at her house.
Oh, see, I didn't know we ever got any mail today. We seem to have,
Well,
because
the trash pickup, now, you know, they moved, it.
Yeah.
You get, so I went out there and got the trash thing, looked,
well,
nothing there, and I saw them go by at 3 o'clock, the mail.
I knew it was she,
Yeah,
but I guess they're having trouble getting anybody that'll even run the route. And I think they told me in Kentland, don't put anything in there on Saturday morning because it's probably.
They don't come.
They're done. They
Yeah,
just don't want to
they
work on
don't come.
Saturday. Ooh.
and I see, I don't know, you're online, they get, it shows you what, I do too. And I don't get half the things that says they can
No.
deliver that day.
No.
I got that too, and I have the
It's like-
same problem.
Yeah, I was in
And sometimes they'll come 2 or 3 days later, but it has a place on mine where I can mark things I didn't get,
Mine always says
but it
Can
never
be delivered.
responded to.
later.
well, this,
Can be?
Yeah, maybe delivered later, may not actually be there. Or show me a picture that's gonna be delivered, but
Mhm.
maybe days later.
But if you mark that you didn't get it, because it has a place that you can mark,
Uh-huh.
you never get a response. I never
Well, I
have.
talked to the fowler, I said, so you guys gonna take over? And we were talking, they're gonna close. They said, no, they took over Oxford, you know, and Oxford and all them,
geez,
Fowler
okay.
did, so they
Yeah,
don't want to work.
I was in line behind a guy from Sheldon. I have no idea who he was at the post office, and he was ranting and raving about to Kentland lady about the service over there. I said, well, don't bring it over here because I can't promise you a thing. She said, she's leaving and running the route part of the time herself because her drivers don't show up.
That's why we have different people all the time.
This is my friend in Quincy, lives in Quincy, Illinois. She said that she gets mail every 4 days.
Oh my
They've
goodness.
broken Quincy down into 4 quadrants and there's,
Rain, snow.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Asking her, because she never said anything about getting her birthday card or anything.
Well,
She called me and told
I
me that
know,
she
I
got
made
her
a mistake of
card.
mailing my all taxes. I
Mhm.
know, really. I called treasurer and said, you haven't cashed my check yet. And I got it, Eric, and they did get it before the 10th. But I said, I always mailed early.
Yeah, so I mailed her birthday card a couple weeks early because I know of the issues.
But isn't that ridiculous? That
But
you
they
She
told
only
me-
gets mail every 4 days, so think about that.
My
She
accountant
only
told
gets
me
mail
it's
like
not
4 or
really.
5 times a month.
They said St. Anthony's, my accountant in Peru, Indiana. He said, because I didn't get my tax statements last year from him quick. I said, I didn't get these, Jason, you know, you said you know me. And he said, St. Anthony's. Annapolis is a mess. Everything goes through Annapolis now. He said, that's a zoo down there.
That's what they're talking about doing in Illinois, is closing and making all of our mail go to Springfield first.
Oh my.
And then
Yeah.
come back.
He said, if you
Can you
don't send us, you
imagine
know
If
that.
they put it Chicago's mail and everybody's mail all going to Springfield.
Oh man.
That's what they're doing to us. They said, you know,
It's gonna be bad.
He said, she said,
Because I know when you, anytime, like if I'm doing anything for the library, I take it to Sheldon because I have not had a problem getting where it needs to go. And,
Until now.
well, no, never.
The birthday card though.
No, I know Beckham wants to.
Oh.
I take stuff I should usually.
And
I
I
read
mean,
the Fowler.
only because
Fowler's
they have a
pretty
6
good.
o'clock pickup in the morning.
Okay.
So I thought, well, I'll take it there the night before. It'll go out first thing in the morning. I gave them like 10 days. And she didn't get it. So finally she called me. She said, oh, I finally got it. And I'm like, really? It was like maybe 10 days after her birthday. But she says, Sue, we only get mail every 4 days.
That's ridiculous.
Just Quincy, they divided it into 4. So that's where they only have enough mail people to do those quadrants every 4 days.
There's this advertisement on television that shows that the post office is celebrating the 275th birthday.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, yeah, right.
Okay, so I've heard
It
the
was probably
rumor.
better then than it was now.
I don't know if it's going to come true or not. But the little brown truck
Mhm.
is supposed to be purchased in the United States Postal Service.
Or they're going to privatize it. They may privatize it.
I thought they did privatize it.
No, it's still government.
Is it
But it's not government. That's the thing,
It is.
but it's not,
It's not
it's
anymore.
not the
Well,
US Post Office.
But that's what they're saying is the United Postal Service is going to start taking it over. So I don't know if that'll make it better, worse.
Can't make it a whole lot worse, I don't think.
uh,
I don't know.
Okay.
So we better get back to
We
business.
better,
Okay,
yes.
we're off crew here. So you want me to do my director's
Yes,
report,
ma'am.
Judy? Okay, so I had 34 visitors in October. There was 26 books, 2 puzzles. Community library at Rob Church, there was 4 books checked out for a total of 32 items for the month. October 16th with 4 attendees. The next one was November 13th, which we held last
bless
week.
you.
October 14th was Cracker Noon was held and there was 8 attendees. The next meeting would be the November 11th and we've already done it. We made beautiful pumpkins. They're really pretty. Very unusual project. I've never seen anything like that done. It's very interesting. So Janice comes up with some pretty neat things to do. So, like I said, we always have anywhere from 8 to 12 people here. So,
That's wonderful.
Yeah, it is good.
so that's my report.
What are you doing in December?
I'm not sure yet.
Okay.
Janice hasn't told me.
Janice hasn't told
Oh,
me.
well, I've been driving around buying
Yeah, I know.
candles and stuff, so I know.
There's something coming, but I don't know what
Okay.
yet.
We're good. Yeah, but she's a good saying, yeah, I'll go shopping with you. She should never go shopping with him. Why?
I can show you what we
Go to
did. in
Dollar
November.
General, or just Dollar Tree. You can go there.
That
There's
was
the reason you're coming with me.
This
Mike
is
and I.
November's.
Oh, that is.
We had 9. So there was 12 that signed up, and then there was a few that just couldn't make it. So I got 4 of them. There was 13 signed up. Well, there's 4 down there, and we sent 2 with Evelyn. 2 of them that were supposed to come with her. Her daughter had to go to work. And it was Joanne. was supposed to come with her, and then Joanna said, "Yeah." So we sent the kid home with Evelyn.
Was
Say,
that one? Okay.
Evelyn's gonna have him come to her house, and she's gonna help him do them. And then I got the other people's down there.
Okay.
All their little kids, I like mine.
Were they all snowmen?
Yes,
Yeah, they're all
all,
snowmen.
but I had different, some had a ball cap, and some had this, and there's one other one.
That was the Janet's, right?
This was Janet Lane's.
Because I saw all over my house. I was gonna say that. It was
You had to come pick up, well, you picked up some of the pumpkins, didn't you?
pumpkins, yeah.
They were
For Gail and
Janice.
Janice.
Yeah.
But we've had some really good ones. So.
You know, the floor guy, or Les, the floor guy. That's floors in Illinois. Can't get anybody to do hardwood floors anymore, you know. It's possible. I've tried. Indiana, it's pretty hard. He was supposed to come July.
Mm-hmm.
He had bad knee, couldn't come. So he called.
Oh,
the
that's
day.
the one that you rented the trailer?
Yeah, that's when I rented the trailer. We paid $2,000 rent a trailer, live in a trailer for a week, and he calls the day before he's supposed to be there. We get our money back, of course, because we
at the trailer.
the trailer, and everything. And then he calls just the other day and said, December 29th, that's my anniversary. I said, you mean the week after Christmas? Yeah. It'll be the Christmas on Thursday. He's going to be there on Monday. So I made him move every piece of furniture out of her. There was
And you
4
did all of
rooms.
that. That's horrible.
And now I had to put them all back in there. And I said, you can't even decorate for Christmas. I'll put a tree, well, artificial tree up in one window. So I'm not getting all that stuff out. Take it all out.
Decorated, but it's up.
And so you got to move everything out again. We're going to live in the basement for a week, basically. I know. It'll be fun.
Okay.
Okay, so what else you got for us, Sue?
So we're supposed to go to business now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's all the directors report?
Mhm.
Okay. What kind of response did you get back, or have you gotten any of these back?
I've gotten one
Oh,
so far.
okay. And when did we get them?
I mailed
Well, we
them.
don't know.
I didn't get
We don't know.
Well, I posted it the same day to Facebook, so I might be able to tell you when they went out. It's a couple of weeks, I think.
Really couple?
I've had all kinds of people sharing it.
But they haven't really responded to wanting or needing.
No. It was October 29th.
Oh.
Oh, that has been a couple weeks.
Only close to 3.
Almost
2
3
and a
weeks.
half, yeah. 3.
I've had 5 people share it with my.
Mhm.
We only can try.
We can only try, that's right.
But I'm going to ask this for suggestions because I did write the lady back. Her name is Brenda Spiker.
Mhm.
And I guess she has 2 of her grandchildren living with her now.
I have no idea how
A
many.
seven-
She's got.
Well, there's only 2 that I know about. There's a 17-year-old and a 15-year-old.
Okay.
There's a boy 17 and the girl's 15. He likes Marvel comics. I found there's a new Marvel comic book coming out, it's a new release. So I'm going to write to I understand she's the grandmother. I'm going to write to her and ask her if this is on his list and if it's one that he don't have, because I don't want to buy it if he's already got it.
Gee, this is Connor, you know.
And,
This is Connor. We got shot over the bar in Sheldon years ago. Remember that?
Oh, vaguely, yeah.
Yes.
And then the granddaughter likes, I don't know if you guys ever read the book, but I did. It's called, what the child called It.
Oh, that was sad. Oh, yes.
Yes, she likes those kind of books.
Ugh. For
So,
Christmas. Ugh.
but I'm like, don't know what to buy
Mhm.
for a 15-year-old. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run to Barnes and Noble.
Did I say help you?
So what can I get for a 15-year-old girl? What's the popular thing out here right now when she likes stuff called?
Kind of morbid or kind of.
Well, I wonder if she's going into social work and she's leaning toward that because that book would be something to do with social.
Oh.
He was an abused child, and he's the one that wrote the book. The guy that wrote the book is the one
Okay.
that inhabit it. And there's actually more books as an adult after Muse came out. We wrote another book. But I don't think I want to read the second one either.
Mm-mm.
So,
What's supposed
but
to happen?
that's the only one I've had so far.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
and when I talked to Lisa about it, because I was trying to get ideas what to do, she said she would still put like a candy cane and a thing of hot chocolate.
Yeah, I would, or
And,
popcorn or whatever.
you know, like a bag of
something. Yeah,
popcorn, microwave
yeah.
popcorn, something like that. But then because I did write the grandmother back, I said, what kind of things do they like? Because I don't want to buy something that they're not going to read.
Mhm.
You know? And I'm going to send an application with that so that they maybe will apply for a library card, and if nothing else, use living to if they're not
Well,
able to come when we're there.
Grandmother was a real reader. Brenda was very bright. I mean, she got things didn't go very well for Brenda, but she would be wonderful to have her start coming to things. And she lives right next, not near the Dave Peters on the state line. So
So, and what on the letter,
Well,
is you
I
see,
like
that
your
it,
kids, Jamie Holm, I like all of them, and your daughters.
you know, it lists everything that we do, you know, so if she's interested in that part of it, you know, she could just call me and I could tell her when my next one is, so she's not following Facebook. But eventually we'll have it on our website that we're working
I
on.
wonder if those kids are in school.
They used to go to our church. They quit.
They quit that.
Yeah.
I haven't seen them for a long time.
But that's all I know is the 15 and 17-year-old, it's a boy and a girl.
Well, that's two. So
Mhm. It's better than nothing, I guess. I sent out 63.
oh,
Oh, yeah. I sent 63. I still have the list here, so I wrote her back so I would know. Because some of them, you know, I just put resident current,
mhm.
because that way
Somebody was going to get it.
somebody will get it, whoever's living there.
Maybe.
But Lisa brought me this nice list, and I created my labels and worked out.
It looked nice. I mean,
Mhm.
I thought, you know, especially if I was new, well, that sounds good. You know, that sounds good. Whatever.
So, special programs attached to your thing today is the thing that class I went to. And I actually talked to you about it short after I met with it. And I talked to Evie Nelson and Cheryl. Linda Sullivan I haven't talked to because she wasn't here, but Ivy Studer was. So this is something, and I know it has a fee with it, but I'm going to try to explain it. It's $548 for the whole year. Everybody that I talked to, the programs, they start at $500 up for them to come one time. This is a program that has 3 different categories every month of cooking for nutrition and wellness. That if I can have it here, or you can do it from your home. You can log on and do Zoom. And it's not just for adults, they've broken it down into a thing for juniors and then for little kids. There's unlimited replays, so say you did one and then you go, oh, I would like to do that one again. You can go back in the library, find it. You just won't be able to chit chat with them.
Mhm.
You'll be able to still do it. There's one that's on spices. You look at the second page. It says it's live online kitchen skills. And so like, say a little kids area, I think it was like 4 to 9. They teach them how to maybe make like an egg on the stove or whatever. They teach them the basics of how to watch the stove and what utensils to use. And then they read them a book. It's usually a book that has something to do with what they made, she said. The watch party is, like I said, I could put it here, say we know that they're having something on where everybody wants to see. I could put it on this computer and we can all sit around the computer and watch it at the same time. We can chat with the people. The Spice Club one is where they make spices. Instead of going and grabbing that McCormick's packet, they teach you how to make your own spices without having all the preservatives and all that stuff in it.
That's good.
And then the teenagers, they also teach them about all the utensils. You know, like stuff probably I've never used, like a yolk separator. I never had used one of them until, I was used to 2 spoons. I never had one of those little fancy things that they yolk. But they teach you, like the pastry, the roller for pastries, and a whisk, and the different things that you can use it for. But I thought this would be something that we might want to consider, because people can actually do it 12 times a year. They can do it more often if they want, depending on what they want to do. If they want to go out and watch something about a spice club that they did, they can go out there and do that. They can do this at their leisure, be like checking out a book, just sit down and watch it. I think our money would be more beneficial if we did something like this than having somebody come one time.
Yeah, we were lucky before. We've never paid anybody.
Yes.
And that's the thing. This company here was started specifically to the only people that they go to is small libraries. Because they're the ones that have tight budgets and cannot afford to have, like, say I would have somebody come and just do spices. It might be $500. But she's gonna come one time and that's it. Literally. And the other thing that this lady suggested was, like, if I do a spice one, even if I sit down and do it, I can make the little spice packets and put them out here and put the recipe with it that they can use. And you have it here at the library. So they could pick up recipe cards, they could do other things with it. But that's something for us to, that's what the cooking thing was about, so.
That would be good for the kids because
If we can get the kids involved, that's the thing. You know, they gotta sign up for a library card in order to have
that's true.
an access, you know. But how do we get them?
Yeah.
You know, unless you go
Or
to
even adults.
that,
Yeah, I can, adults, that should be appealing. Well,
I don't know how many times on Facebook I've seen people taking their food stamps to the grocery store and buying 12 boxes of mashed potatoes.
it's like, why?
Why? Yeah, because it's silly. They don't know how to cook anything.
No,
And that's just standard. Baking or cooking a potato is nothing.
it's serious that people don't know how to do any of that.
they don't.
But they know how to use a phone or a computer
Or a microwave.
or a microwave. Yeah.
But, yeah, or they like can go through the drive-through.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's,
I mean, I remember when, I think I might have told you the story. I was back 12 years ago when I did a fundraiser for Mike for his birthday. And I did it for the food pantries. I had 6 food pantries that I raised money. And I worked at the Sheldon one. And I was just totally, like, I could not believe it. This woman, they were giving out Holter chickens. And the lady looked at the girl giving out the chickens and told her that she didn't want that. And she asked her why. She said, I don't know what to do with that. I don't even know how to begin to cook that. No idea. And she had to have been in her mid-20s. Had little kids hanging on her.
Wow, we don't do home ec in school anymore.
yeah.
That's where I learned to cook.
I know, me
That's
too.
home ec.
It's like, I can't believe that schools do not have any kind of,
No school has them.
no
Life
schools,
skills.
no. And I don't understand why they took it out of the schools.
Because we were pushing college curriculum and we didn't want educational. We got this attitude in our country that we look down people work with their hands, you know. You want more be white collar. And now we don't have people that
No,
can
we don't
repair
have any-
toilets and building, we're
No.
losing
Now
all
we-
those skills.
We hurt our kids by
Oh, we
not.
did.
No,
we
there's
did.
tons of job openings for those. I never was going to be a computer programmer.
But you know, but probably that 20-something-year-old girl, probably that 40-year-old something mother probably didn't teach the kid anything
Yeah.
either. I mean, our whole family structure is so different.
Well, you know, mothers had to do, when I grew up, my mom didn't have to work, but now
Right.
they have to work, you know, they don't have,
You don't have a choice of having
No.
to work, you know.
it's just,
Colin Clifton laughed, we had a snowstorm. I don't think it turned out that bad, but you know, where people were coming in and buying stuff. She said when Dave was in there, it was always the milk and the bread and the flour and that kind of stuff. And she said, my aisles are full of that, but go look at the microwave, you know, the pizzas,
Yeah.
they were, that's what was
Yeah.
empty.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
it's all the prepared food,
Uh-huh.
basically.
which is causing us all kinds of health problems. But
Uh-huh.
that's still,
I never, when my grandchildren were, my grandsons, I should say, because they were the ones that always came to Nanny's house. But, mac and cheese, that was their thing. I always had to make sure I had to have mac and cheese at the house. I didn't have to cook it, because they knew how.
they knew how to cook that.
They knew what they
Homemade
needed.
mac and cheese, melted cheese, do all that stuff, and my granddaughter does, she wants the buck, that little.
Oh, wow. I
It's
don't think
orange,
that
it
my
doesn't look like cheese.
grandson, that has my great grandson, he loves mac and cheese. So Coley loves it, Ashton loves it. So man, he's starting to teach him, he'll put him on this old beside so now watch what our daddy's doing. We're gonna watch the water boil and we're gonna put this in there and.
No, it's not the,
I know, and it's,
or I've got $10, so I'll go through the drive-through instead of do buy two.
Otherwise,
you
it must
can't
be
even,
more.
if you have any, hardly anything for $10.
No,
Yeah.
but if you could go buy some things, maybe fix a couple, 3 meals, you.
Yeah, I don't know. I was talking to somebody about this recently, and I said, I go as an adult, and I go buy a pound of hamburger, and I bring it home, and I split it into fourths. I don't need a whole pound of meat at one time. A quarter of it is what I should have, 4 ounces, and that's what I do. I break it down, and then I looked at how much spaghetti I would need at the dry spaghetti or dry noodles, and then my spaghetti jar sauce lasts me 2 or 3 times. But you gotta do.
Drive-through, you're gonna
I mean,
spend all
for
that.
$7 for a pound of hamburger
Yeah, I
anymore,
know, that's sad.
so for $2 I can figure out I can get 4 meals instead of just one.
Mhm.
But I can't imagine a family now.
No.
I remember my mom, I'm sure you did the same thing. Tuna. We had tuna casserole a lot because tuna went a long way
Yeah.
in feeding a family. But yeah, they don't do that anymore.
No.
No clue.
Benton County, they have their extension, they have this lady that would come out and help some of these girls learn how to cook, And she said they made this wonderful tuna casserole and the girl was so proud. She went back 2 days later and it was still sitting in the cabinet. Nobody told her she had to put it in the refrigerator. I mean, on the kitchen table. The house was a disaster anyway. But
But she never put it in the fridge.
she didn't even know she had to do that.
So how do we get back in the schools? How do we?
Oh, there's a big push. That Mike Rohr,
So,
he's really pushing,
oh,
He's
fine,
giving
okay.
scholarships and he's giving a bunch of things.
Good.
Really good.
So
Okay.
the
Solar
solar
theater.
theater. Did we find out?
Volunteered, yes, I volunteered last Friday, worked out there for a church. And I talked to Jill. And she'll come to us, or I'm not sure if she really wants us to come to her. Well, it's, if somebody got hurt there,
Yeah.
liability and everything. Well, yeah, just tell me when, you call me Eric, and I got her phone number and said, I gotta talk to the board, to figure out how we want to do it. We're gonna do a night, weekend, what, she does it quite a bit, and she's really trying to get that place going. There's some t-shirts and bags and everything, and she's gonna need they sell hot dogs now, the whole menu just changed. It's, you can go in there. Unfortunately, we only had 20 people show up Friday night, but was that
But the
Friday or
word's gotta
something?
get out, and it's
Mhm.
that
They're
open.
packed.
Oh, this week they're having that weekend again, or
Are they
whatever.
gonna do that again?
The new one comes out
Yeah.
this Friday. She already sold 75 first opening
Good.
night free tickets. So
Good.
you get there for $6.
Yeah, I've seen it on Facebook.
And if you go 5 times, they give you a stamp. You get next movie free.
Oh, that's cool.
I mean, it is. I mean, she's going to do, she'll go history. She's got into it now. She's the one that at the start, took over from the demo boy. And she was
So I
really
guess it would
into it.
depend on how big it would get, how much of a
That's what I
response we
told her.
would have,
Yeah.
where we
She's
would
gonna
have
be
to
doing it.
hold it.
We probably have to move it to the church. I mean, there's no reason why she couldn't bring her stuff to sell either. I mean,
Yeah.
That would be fine. We did that with the guy.
Honey. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, the guy north of town. We did it with the bee guy, the bee guy.
So
and,
about the honey, right, it's honey, remember?
Yeah, but the guy that did the history.
Caboose.
The pooch.
Oh, Fooch, okay. Now, I was thinking about, do we want to wait until after Christmas and all that?
Probably,
Thanksgiving
Yeah, I
and
would
everything
think
going on?
Christmas is a
Yeah,
bad
Yeah, this is
time.
not a really good time to do it, but she's willing to do it, yeah.
You think we'd wanna do it on a weekend though, or?
If she's willing, I think we should.
I asked her, is there a shoot? You tell me when you want, and I work it as long as it's not during the movie time.
Yeah.
She has to do it.
It says movies just at night, or she has
Just Friday, Saturday, Sunday, well, sometimes she'll show a special one, on the weekend. But
So if we would have something like 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon on a
Mhm,
Saturday that would interfere with her, or having her.
No.
Good.
She's willing to do it, we just have to
That
decide
sounds
when
We
we
just
want
have to
time, where.
decide when, and we think the church would probably be the,
Well, I don't know where, I mean, I'm afraid, I'd hope that there'd be more than what you could hold here, so.
I couldn't hold that many here.
uh-uh.
I mean, I could take the tables down, but I don't
That's
even have
still-
any more chairs.
Mhm.
This is it.
It's supposed to be haunted.
Oh, is it?
Oh,
And I think if we put that out on our website, I think we will.
the website ain't up and running
Well,
yet,
but by after.
hopefully it will be soon. I was trying to go with them again tonight as I was driving.
But, yeah, I think that'll pull in people,
I
don't you?
should think so. I really would think so, yes.
I'll come up with a flyer. What is her name, do you know?
Jill, I can't remember her last name, Jess, today she does crafting stuff there too. She
Okay, there you go.
they cleaned
I'll
up,
ask
they cleaned
Janice.
up the theater afterwards, of course, and Eric and Donna Wiley. They worked with us. And we set tables up and everything for the next tomorrow, the next day. Next day they're having a almost computer game.
Oh, she is
Challenges.
trying.
Yeah,
isn't
they're having a
she?
crafting thing and stuff.
I'll
Yeah,
have to
she's
get with
really,
Janice and maybe her and I can come up with a flyer because if there's some new logos or something that they want them to
Yeah,
wear.
yeah.
yeah, she's a real go-getter.
Good. That sounds great.
Well, and even, push that the 6 times and get the next one free. That's,
Fine.
it's gotta be a stretch even to take your kid, if you had a family, 2 or 3
But
kids.
JR, you were talking today, I was in the Fowler, and he said, I'm just gonna, if I take a walk in and just get a bag of popcorn, it's only like $1 a bag of popcorn,
Uh-huh,
He goes, just to help the theater out, I want to keep it going. $6,
yeah.
What?
Exactly, yeah.
you know? Yeah, you've been to 100 miles since they reopened it?
Mm-mm.
Oh, I didn't know they reopened.
I didn't either.
It's reopened.
Is it?
Yeah, the $7 tenderloin's $14 now. It's still a big tenderloin.
Yeah.
It's good, but it's
Well, I hope they make it, because Fowler needs a restaurant.
you
like
go by
that.
there on the weekend, they're packed.
Good. How long have they been open?
Oh. Week in October.
So not very long. It's
Maybe in about a month.
not too bad for
And the chocolate shop reopened. He was doing well because the other kid didn't go to work, so.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
The chocolate shop, is that that little
Oh,
drive-in?
yeah, I
Okay.
get everybody's ran raised about it, but you
Uh-huh.
can't be able to work, so maybe close them in.
Of course, it's time of the year that probably
Yeah.
is supposed
Well,
to.
they got sandwiches, and they're selling,
Yeah.
sandwiches
yeah.
and hamburgers and everything. But you're right.
Okay, so I was telling you, because the only last thing I have under the old business is the computer. On, I don't know, Thursday or Friday of last week, I thought, oh, heck, I'm gonna go out to Best Buy again and look, and see what they have. First, I say, oh, whatever. I got a different computer for less money than the original one.
Oh, really?
$428 on Black Friday sales.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and this one here was $479.99 before the taxes. It's with taxes. $428. So,
That was the best one.
and this is a step up from this one.
Okay.
So, yep, it should be here tomorrow. So that's the last of the old business I have, I think.
So we got,
So,
Very good, Robert, sure.
We did like our chef.
Yeah, we did. We just have to make a kind of a decision about that. So you guys,
Well, when do they have to know? Once again, this
if
is
we
not
would
the
do
best
it
time of year
now,
for to do it.
no, if we do it now, they would give us the last month of December for free to send it out. And it only takes, she said, a couple of days to send it out. But,
I don't think we'll draw anybody this time of year.
no, but it's, like I said, it's all year round. That one.
Oh, yeah,
That's,
I was just thinking.
And
Friday,
I'm gonna
that's a
have-
little better.
my friend Nancy, I don't know if you know her, but Nancy Davenport, do you know the name? You should know her
Mhm.
because she's helped with my reception, but, she told me that she would come out, she makes a lot of stuff. She doesn't like preservatives at all. She actually does canning, and she does beef and chicken and cans. She has all that. She has her own garden, she has canning in her garden, but she makes spices. All that too. So she said that she'd be willing to come out a couple times, maybe do one, because she has like a mix that she makes for like chocolate cake or whatever. And all she has to do is scoop it out and she make her homemade chocolate cake. But she said that she's a friend of mine, so she said she'd come and do that for me. But, the only thing I'd have to do is buy the supplies for the program for that. And then everybody would be able to go home with it. So
If we had more men, because you're talking to my friends, he does all his own butchery, deer and everything.
Mhm.
You know, he cuts them up, grinds, and knows how to do everything, makes the steaks, and said, people don't know that. You know how to do that.
No, they don't.
They came to the locker plant, just gut it. They don't even know how to take the hide off. You know, the locker guys tell me. I said, I come out and talk. They said, look at life. I said, how many guys you go there? I said, it wouldn't be much, it wouldn't have much of a crowd.
it's like, how many friends do you have that go hunting that you could bring here?
But most of my
And we could
friends,
have applications.
most of my
right
friends
there
know
for
how
them.
to do that already.
They're not going, they can probably teach you
Yeah.
their class
You know.
themselves.
So,
So, as far as the more new business, the resolutions for the PC and the driveway will be done at my meeting with Triva in December. That's when
Okay.
she's going to do that. And the only other question I had, and I didn't put it on you guys just because these are things I was thinking about, snowplows. Where did you come
I
up
know, I've been thinking that too, yes.
Because you guys don't want me out there shoveling.
No,
so.
you're not gonna be out there shoveling, and I don't know what you know, I don't know anybody anymore.
Should I
Plows
put
the
something
ground?
out on our
Plows
Facebook
drains
page
out?
maybe?
That probably wouldn't hurt.
I
Should
got
I
it.
put it out on our Facebook page?
Yeah.
I've got, you know, we
Unless-
just get to the ask. I got to call Fowler Pest Control and have them set for mine again and see if they'll come in and give me a
Okay,
estimate.
that would be fine.
They just drove out Dave and they said, you know, I got a long way.
Uh-huh.
And they give me an estimate. Depends how much gas they use getting here and
Sure.
everything else, you know. But they'll give us an estimate, I'm sure.
Yeah, 'cause you guys, I don't think, I'm hoping we don't have much snow, but we don't know
Well,
what's gonna
but just
happen.
like what Eric just said, that, you know, if we, yeah, and they're all saying, well, it's gonna be a wet winter. Well, if it's a cold, wet winter, we're gonna have
We're gonna snow,
snow or ice, yeah,
because we'd only need it done twice a week if there's snow.
yeah.
That'd be the thing.
Last time we got 3 inches or more, that's when I call. I said, you know, because you get some blowing, drifting 3
Yeah.
inches.
So,
Unless then you can drive through it, really.
right,
I
right,
mean-
once it's ice, but, and we wouldn't want it done, I mean, there's no use doing it all the time. We just need it on Monday night or Tuesday morning early and
Yeah,
Wednesday night or Thursday morning early.
we need just those 2
But yeah,
days.
that's the closest I know. I mean, there's nobody anymore in Getland. Well, there's a whole bunch of snowplows on stuff, but they don't, I don't know what they do.
I'm gonna pick up some more ice melt, I pulled out what I had left over from last year, I'm gonna buy some more, so I can do at least the sidewalk going out, but,
Well, it pretty much got till it was just King Vanderwall, which we did have, you know, there's a connection between him and Lisa, I forget what that was. But he's not doing it anymore. He said, nope, I'm done. He said, I'm just waiting to retire from he works at the stone quarry, and he said, you know,
just doesn't have time.
he just doesn't need you anymore, you know, like it was. I think he's just got market time until it gets.
So we're getting ready too for our winter reading program. The scenic books. We're having a winter reading, but it's from December 21st to March 23rd. And it's all Christmas books.
It's all Christmas books.
So I had 3 totes of Christmas books. They are all out over there.
Oh my.
There's 2 shelves there across the front of the window, and then the rest are over here on the desk. Yeah, I had them all up. They took this whole table in 2 rows of books. Mhm. So that's gonna be when they're reading. Okay. Last year I put them all out, you guys. I took every week. Like on Tuesday, I put all books out. I took the next Tuesday, I take them all down for new ones. Went through all 3 totes. Not one book got checked out.
Really?
Not one Christmas book.
I checked that one from the church, but I can't remember what.
So it's like, read something different. And our book club is doing that book over there. It's called Agatha Christie. So this is the book we're going to be doing in January. And we're having our potluck in December, of course. This is the one that we're doing in January.
Hey, Rue? Rudy Perot.
That's his name.
He's a Belgian detective. Don't you watch him?
Oh,
Walks like a duck. Goes out, his mustache grooms all the time.
Oh,
He's a gray man.
the gray man. Always like
It's kind of her answer to Sherlock Holmes. She's an actress.
Yeah,
Sherlock.
Anyway, that's going to be our book in January to keep with the theme of winter readings. So.
I don't love the Christie. I like the movies better than the books. They're dated, they are now. She loves them. She reads them.
my mother used to read them.
I've never read an Agatha
You never?
Christie. No.
Death on an Island, Road the Orient Express.
You didn't?
Those are good.
Mhm.
I'll watch the movies.
The movies, but not. I like what's the lady on TV? Right now, I'm watching Mistletoe Burgers.
All
That
of it.
one's pretty good.
How much bread box? I know how much I like bread box. I eat bread box and eat for them both. So I watch a lot of mystery things.
Yeah.
I read mystery books. I read them in that.
I can't. Like as a kid, I watched Perry Mason,
Good.
and it's like I tried to watch him the other day, and I'm like, why do I like this shit?
Perry Mason.
You didn't, I know, isn't it funny
Because
when you
he
go back?
always won.
Yeah, I don't know why I liked it. And then Ironside, I thought,
Oh, I forgot.
Raymond Burr, just like Raymond Burr, I take.
it's like, why did I watch these? Or like Petticoat Junction,
But yeah, we didn't have a whole lot of choice back then.
That's like, it's funny to sit down and watch TV because my dad, before he passed away, he had watched Andy Griffith and
Andy
Hogan's
Griffin's good
Heroes,
still, though. He's
and-
still.
Green Acres.
Yeah.
Those are the shows he watched. And I said, Dad, what are you doing? There's better things on TV.
My
Oh,
God,
no.
Gun to smoke, have a good look
Yeah.
around.
Mom and Pa
One of the
Kettle.
dead or what.
Those movies were a little much.
Well, I don't know. I had blood pressure problems again this weekend. And
Ooh,
I turned on the TV and it was on 77, which is Me TV or something.
Yeah, that's what my dad watched, Me
And
TV.
the Three Stooges was on there, and I thought, oh my God.
I still love to watch those. I still laugh.
Well, then you'd have to miss church because I think it was on Sunday morning.
I think I can get it anytime I want.
Okay.
Yeah.
As long as I watch Friendly.
Friendly, yeah.
This I found, and I think, can you make us 3 copies? Well, I got a copy. Sometimes we kind of lackluster on what we need to be doing, and this is the duties of board member.
A board member, okay.
Oh, well, that would be nice.
Speaking of which, too, Judy, you were talking about my vacation. Do you know how many days that is exactly? How many I was supposed to get? Because I couldn't find it in a policy anywhere.
Wasn't it in there? Well, I wanted to say it was 2 weeks, but I'm not sure.
That's, all I know is it's the board's discretion, so.
That's all it says?
No, that's what I've been told when I talk to other librarians. It's always, I like to take one. Here,
Well,
you can start talking about it. This thing is giving me fits today, it doesn't want to talk to me.
Do you want to see how much interest we have in this?
I need to find out how much. If anybody's gonna come
That's
to
what I'm
it.
waiting for.
It wouldn't be that they have to come here for that,
But
that is Zoom for that,
Okay.
they do it at their own
But
leisure.
if they're interested in it, I mean, there's no use this thing, because I want to also talk to you about the budget, and I want to, for a few minutes, which it's already approved, I know that.
Oh, that 1782 thing that came out?
Yes, I don't, and I don't imagine everybody got it, but when I go back and I compare the last 24 and 25, we've spent a lot of money, folks. And the levy did go up, the tax rate did go up. Not a lot, but it did go. Our closing balance is quite a bit less than what we had before. So if you, nobody else got these? Okay. Well, let's see, I'll make some copies of them. But did you save your 24s? I hope. Your funds from 24, because you need to compare them
Yeah, I'm somewhere.
and see how much we have. We are down, and the tax rate, it went up. Actually, it came down in 24, and now it's back up to where, a little bit over what it was in 23. But we need to be aware of what we're doing, and that's kind of what this is telling you. You are responsible for what goes on in the library as a board member, and you need to.
So what Treva told me though is that we have not said what we said.
Well, if you look at this, it looks quite a bit different. If you compare what's going to happen in 24 and 25 and then 26, there's quite a difference. Our total expense we almost doubled. Our expenses that were necessary in 25 was 15,741. And this necessary expenditures this coming year are 24,075. So it went up quite a bit. And plus the additional appropriation that we took out, which was 7220. So that is up to 31,295 for total expenses for 26. And that's not doing anything extra. That's
But
just
that wasn't that the roof and,
no. This is that much higher for 26.
okay.
This is where we were this year, and this is where we're going to be next year.
I see that, Judy, I'm not understanding what you're talking about.
Total expenses.
The estimated 3125
No.
cash, is that what you're
No.
talking about?
Necessary expenses. It's up at the top almost.
24,075. That's what it says, necessary expenditures, 2475.
Yes, you're right. Okay. But then when we put this, it puts us to that.
But that's what we did in 25. That's not 20, this is what we did in,
This is in 26.
I know, but this is December of 25.
That's true. But then you look at what this is,
Do
what's,
you have your,
where's
her,
her?
I might,
I think I did that in my drawer home.
I don't think I've got mine.
because the total expenditures that we have spent to operate the library is $25,933.62. And that's in 25,
That's in 25. Okay.
yes.
So,
So that's
but what we're projecting is up higher, Sue, for next year. that necessary expenditure
It's the
is,
32,166 is what they're gonna be giving us to be spent.
and they have our total expenses is 31,295.
That's what
The other thing we need to look at,
we gotta find
Is-
some,
and I don't understand this, why our assessed valuation went down in is going down in 26. That makes no sense to me when all of our taxes went up.
The double older. Books,
I don't know. I don't
There
know.
has to be something they're basing it on.
Maybe.
Because I know right now we're still got like $12,000 under what you guys budgeted for last year. I think.
Well, our total expenses for right now is 30,930.
It's 25,000.
Well, that's not what the county says. Because right there's what this is for 25.
Right now,
See, this is,
necessary expenses.
okay, but this is what that they're saying we probably have
This
spent.
is what you budgeted for.
Okay,
We didn't spend that. If you look at the report I gave you, it has that 30,930 right here in the first column. If you look at the report that I gave you with your stuff tonight.
This one.
Mm-hmm. The one Treva gave us. The very first column is what you guys budgeted for.
right,
It's that 30,930 right here.
right,
That's right here.
right.
Actually did for the year so far is 25,933.62. But that's because we took that 7,000
7,200 out of there.
to do the driveway and to put the split area in.
Mhm.
So if you, which is what you should do, because it's not something that we, that 7220, we actually are under budget for the year.
Okay,
But
but
you have to add that appropriation back in because you had, was money that you had in your savings
right.
from the previous year that you didn't spend.
But what I'm concerned about is what they're saying we're gonna spend in 26. I'm not,
Where's the column for 26, because that's not on here. That's what I was trying to find over here, is the column that we budgeted for that you approved.
funds report payable in 26.
And trying to find it here. I'm trying to, so I know the amount of money that they're gonna give us with the percentage rate, the levy rate, was 32,166 is what you approved for.
Right.
Do you see that figure there? Because I did when I looked at it on,
It's on the very first page, 3166.
that's what they're budgeting for. That's,
Mhm.
if you look at each individual line, that's the, we had the budget to that figure.
Right,
That's
I
what they
understand.
gave us.
I just helped put the school together. I know what we're doing, Sue.
I know, but what I'm trying to say, Judy, is the 32,166 is what they're, the money they're gonna give us. That's their
Well-
budget for next year. And if we don't spend that, that's a good thing.
That's a good thing. But what
But
I,
that's why you guys didn't, the years before, you didn't spend it. That's how you've gotten up to 90,000 when
but we don't have 90,000
we're
anymore.
what, we're just under what, 80?
80. But look at where we're gonna be, what she's got, what the county says we're gonna be for next year. It's not real good. And that's what concerns me. We've just, and it doesn't really concern me, we just have to watch what we're doing, or,
I just know that I have to spend 8% of the $32,166 in books.
oh, yeah, I know that, but
I
that's,
have to do
that's-
that. That's my only thing. And I mean, if you want me to cut back on programs, I can.
well, we may have to.
I,
But hopefully they're looking at us, short, we can have a shortfall of 18,000 with the way the taxes are looking right now. 18,046 is what they were thinking our shortfall is gonna be. And that's gonna come from someplace, because we're not gonna get the money. You know, when you get the money twice a year,
mhm.
like from excise and all that kind of stuff, we're not gonna get it. So that's what, I'm just saying we gotta watch a little bit what we're doing.
Mhm.
Not that, we're not in trouble by any means, we're in good shape. But, we just have to kind of, watch where we're going with our money, I think. And it's not our money, it's taxpayer money, and that's what you've gotta be frugal with it. Or, that is when you get people upset. The tax rate went up a little bit for the library, not much. But on the other hand, when everybody's taxes are going up, they're gonna look at what's being used by the taxpayer in this township and what's not being used. And I've had several people say, how long do you think the library is gonna stay? And I said, forever, I hope. And they're like, well, there's a lot of them that's gonna be closing. So I think we just have to watch our P's and Q's and,
I agree with what you're saying, but if we don't do things, programs and things for the community, we're not gonna stay open.
they're not gonna stay,
I mean,
because we'd be right back where we were in 19.
you're not serving the community, then there's not much sense in that.
No, there's
Yeah.
not. But we've got a nice building, we've got a good librarian, we've got people interested, but we just need to kind of watch what we're doing. That was my own, that's why I wanted you guys to kind of read this job description, because you do have duties that you accept.
This is that class I wanted you guys to go to last year.
And we had bad weather and didn't go. You didn't go either,
Oh,
did you?
yeah.
Because it was
This is
late.
the class that they had at
And then
Osborne.
I ended up getting the book or the printout, and I thought, you know what, we need to.
And I
look
was
at
just
that.
gonna go along to see what it was about, because being new, I had no idea. But this is what they were gonna talk to you guys about.
It was,
It's
yes.
not for me to know, it's for you to know. It has nothing to do with me.
Not
'cause I'm
really. Mm-mm.
No, this has nothing to do with me.
But we're all in this kind of together, and we
Yeah.
appreciate all your good advice that you've given us and the help that you've done. But just making you aware, we're dealing with taxpayer money. We're responsible to that taxpayer.
Believe me, Judy, I know that, because I've
Well,
been
now
a
this
treasurer for
doesn't-
20
This
years.
doesn't have anything to do with you. I'm talking to these two. We're responsible to the taxpayer of this township in Benton County. So when we do make it, we need to always keep that in mind.
Where did this come from?
It was a state thing.
It's a part of it came in your email. Did you get it in your email, Judy, or Deb?
No, I didn't.
Oh,
That wasn't in
I
the email.
don't think I've got it in the email.
I don't think you guys got a 1782 notice.
I believe you did.
Oh, you did, okay.
Is your email on where they can email you?
My email is
She should gotten one then.
And it came last week.
I want to say Thursday or Friday.
Yeah, I did too. One came last week and then one came,
I got two.
I'll check my spam, maybe it went to spam.
yeah, that could be. But it's, what it's looking at is with the figures. that
If you have
we
any
gave them.
disagreement with it, then you have till Monday, I believe.
Monday, 24th.
Well, and we've already approved it. I
You
mean,
can still change it.
It says we can.
You
yeah.
can
we
appeal.
can, But I think we're all comfortable with it. My point is that we just watch what we're doing as we move forward. There's a lot of places to spend money, and we've got to kind of look at where we're going with those
But I
things.
agree with Eric, if we're not serving the public.
Public here, there's no use being here.
Yeah.
That's true. But, and
You have to use the taxpayers' money wisely.
Wisely, yeah.
That's the statement that has to be made, is that it needs to be done wisely.
right,
I mean, I can honestly tell you that after 20 years of being a village treasurer and having to do the budget, I do know how to get money out of a turnip, trust me. And they don't get the money back. They give it to me, they're done. I bought, while I was there in 20 years, I bought 3 brand new vehicles for cash. We never had to go for a loan, because I had the money in the accounts. But I mean, I had a mayor get mad at me, that's why I quit and said, "Father's place." I said, fine.
Well, we had to have the road thing, big expensive we did.
Right.
And we had to do something about the parking lot.
Yeah.
We had to do something about the heat and cooling.
And,
So-
what it looks like, we're not too bad as far as the nets go.
It might be higher next month, because last week and a half I've had to use.
Well, and I was turning it on too, just to keep it. I was turning on the day before or the night before when I went home from work, because those ladies would freeze to and they were wearing their coats in here.
Well, and that was the electric heat.
Yes, yes.
The baseboard, we had to turn it on.
But anyway, just watch what we're doing and move forward. See where we are a year from now, but just wanted to see.
So can I review too, there's a policy, and I know I didn't bring it
Yes.
out,
Which one?
about when the library is closed because of, is it Benton County School?
Sound new.
South
South
Newton, yes.
What happens with like, I'm just gonna use this as an example, my dentist appointment got canceled Monday, week ago Monday, because of the
The
snow.
weather,
But they were on a 2-hour delay.
Mhm.
Schools were on a 2-hour delay. Does that mean the library's on a 2-hour delay opening too?
We didn't
How
know
does
that.
that work? Well, it was a Monday, but say it's a
Yeah.
Tuesday or
Well,
Thursday.
well, if you got a 2-hour delay, you're technically open 10 o'clock, right?
Yep.
That's the school's open 10 o'clock, a 2-hour delay.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you what happened to me that Monday morning. The dentist called, my appointment was canceled. And I thought, oh, what's going on outside? Because I mean, they're calling me at 7 o'clock. My alarm's not even gone off yet to let me know that I don't have a dentist appointment. And I went to look outside. Guess what? I couldn't get out of my house. Snow was halfway up my door.
Oh, and it blew? Oh,
I was stuck in my house.
If you can't get out, we just have to put it on the Facebook.
So I just wanted to know what happens in that case, is
well,
it,
give me a call.
because I'm gonna be able to call Tanner, my landlord, and say,
If it's that
hey.
bad here,
if
they're
you
not
come
gonna
and get
come
me
anyway.
out.
Gotta come, yeah.
I mean, our old ladies are gonna come.
But I mean, you guys were fine over here.
No, we weren't. My wife in charge.
Yeah,
Some you in
yeah,
charge.
right.
But they said Kinlan didn't get as much snow as we did.
Well, we got 3.5 inches out of our place.
Yeah, but I got 10.
Wow, they got an 8 up north.
They were, they had, because South Newton covers such a big area, if one is, they're closed. I mean, they're.
Well, I didn't
or
turn the
delayed.
radio on to even see what was going on. I figured if the
Everybody.
dentist is calling me,
I
Everybody's
went to
on a
the
2-hour
grandstand
delay.
At 5:30, and I couldn't see me to that wall, it was blowing some of the roads. So I had 41 to myself and 18 to myself. I didn't run a single person, no semis, anything.
But-
I got home, Jan's out, but she had from school, so
Right.
started delay, of course, but she only works half a day.
Right.
She said they called her at 5:20 or something. Said, what, so.
so I just wanted to clarify that,
Yeah.
how that works.
I-
because-
Well, we probably, we know before she would, if they tell us pretty early.
But if she can't get out, I mean,
No,
that's
I
still,
mean,
But
She
somebody
knows about
could
the
call
delay.
me and say, hey,
there's a delay.
there's going to be a delay today. But
Used to be fall, remember, we used to have
yeah,
fall.
we used to have fog delays.
But we hadn't, that was in a while now.
so I didn't know exactly how that was supposed to work. So that's why
Well,
I
I guess it didn't, with Lisa being in the same county, it hadn't, or with the same school corporation, it didn't make,
And
you know,
you
yeah,
guys, she kind of
yeah.
knew what was going on.
right,
But being across the state line,
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I know there was a day last year that I was out here listening to a seminar. Actually, I got to do it again here in December. And I was just sitting here listening. I've been on a 4-hour call. It was like, Lisa calls me. She says, Sue, you're going home now. Turn off that thing. You're going home. I'm like, what? She goes, my husband and I are coming. We're going to follow you all the way to 24. And I'm going,
Well,
and I had no clue it was that bad out there. I mean, I've been sitting in here. The windows were all open. Let's see around. The roads were bad.
Well, it's quite a ways from 71 to Watsika. I mean, if the roads are bad, you don't have any business being out on them either.
No.
No,
I know.
no.
And see, you live, if the library's down that way, close to the dairy.
They keep it clean.
I know, they clean the roads so they can get down there.
Yeah, they do. They
The
clean it
trucks
out.
go that way, all the time now, they send them that way, they give it 1841, yeah. They plow
If
roads.
it's that bad, I'll just,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
you know,
cancel
it's warm here. I'm okay, I got coffee. I'm not
Yeah, well, but there's no use.
No. No, there's some danger.
Okay.
Yeah, so
That's
it
why I
was,
try to tell my daughter-in-law, I'm out there driving,
Yeah.
I can't see. But that's gonna be changed too.
Do we have a contract for 26 yet from Priva?
it's the, if you, I asked her about that and, the one from this year, it tells you that that one will not be if you look at the bottom. She showed me what is that.
I just knew we
There's a
had,
clause, it says everything.
that's it.
She showed it where I'm trying to remember.
I couldn't find that we ever had one. I've got a 23. I did not have a 24. This is 23, so I don't have a 24 for some reason.
Because it was that this particular contract that you guys signed will not, there's no need to sign a new one unless the rates change.
There it is.
You got it?
I got the 25,
Now that's what this one is too.
or the
It's a 24.
funds report,
Oh, she found that.
but there's one that says 26. Okay.
Must be the new one that's come out.
Oh, okay.
It's in our email. That's where I looked at it, it's on there.
I'll look up the email.
Did you
When I
sign it?
asked her about this last time, she said that, I asked her if we'd get a new one of these that you guys had to sign. And she said, no, that as long as the rates didn't change, the contract is still in force. They'll only give a new one when the rate is changing.
I can't see that it says that right now.
But that's what she told me.
But if it doesn't say it on there, I
There's
think,
a clause,
if it doesn't say that, I think.
I'll ask her again, but,
And if it,
because I did ask her if there was a new one that I had to have you guys sign. She said no.
I mean, and there again, I think we have to watch that because we started out at 150 per quarter, and I know she's doing a lot more work now, but I don't want to see any more big surprises like that. But I missed 24, so I can't.
Maybe 24 is in my folder down here that I have. So you guys would have done that in January. But I did ask her about it last time. She said there wasn't, that she does not do it now unless it's changing.
Well, that's school budget if it's illegally this year. I'm gonna miss a meeting Monday because they've got to have to work on that high school. And there's reluctance to even put work on the high school.
Really?
But Eva's coming home, so I'm missed. We haven't seen these kids for a long time.
Okay, so let's see, this one is the.
I didn't remember. She said she was getting Janice's ready. Did I write one for Janice?
Yeah.
Janet I did, but I don't think I did my wife's. I brought
Your
her,
wives.
I brought her Davidson. You see when they're getting the checks?
Oh, was that a check or?
Yeah, I was supposed to write a check for all the stuff she bought, but I don't know. All right,
Oh, here's Janice, yeah.
Janice,
Yeah, you should have a
And
check in there to take
$108.
home to her.
you want to tear
Yeah,
out?
108.36. Yeah, I find this.
She said,
So you guys usually sign it in December, right?
November, December, I can't remember for sure, so.
That's what I'm looking, I'm going back. Okay. This is stuff from Marion.
I should go buy more tax supplies.
told her she's not doing any more for the house for a while, so we get everything before she did.
And he's not doing them anymore after you're.
No, he's doing them, he does gyms, that's what he does,
Oh,
he usually
okay,
does
okay,
gyms, but
okay.
I said, he can't do it in March, like spring break, and he's really big in his church over there, he, was a missionary work in March. I can't blame him for that.
No.
How old is Mr. Donnie? Young,
I don't know.
let's see, probably around Mr. Marston's age, 75.
You think he was that old?
They seem to, when they talk, seem like they went to school together. So it's-
Oh, okay. Okay.
Mhm. These kids weren't that old, so.
No, they weren't, but I was. Yeah, you're probably right. I'll bet he is was. When did he pass?
Just tell me this week, yeah.
Who's that?
Donna.
Oh,
I
really?
heard about it Sunday at the
At the
hotel.
restaurant. Okay.
Oh,
I didn't. Yeah, he,
Judy, I'll have to keep looking for it. I've been through November and December and January. I did November of 23, December of 23, January 24, but it's not in here.
okay, that's fine.
But I know my copy for that you guys signed in January, I put in January. That's where I put it.
Yeah,
But it's not here.
well, and then what I don't understand,
Because I know like, for example, the people that do our garbage pickup, like in
Mhm.
Sheldon, it is they did a one kind of contract and then it states right in there. There will not be another contract unless there's a rate change.
but that's, yeah, I don't.
I don't see it on there, but she said that it was there, so I don't know.
This was signed 12/18 and 24.
See, and it's not in here. 12, 18, or 24.
That's what our, well, that's what our signature says.
And that's for 25?
Yes.
Yeah, that's where 25 is at. That's what I looked for. I'm
Yeah, but
looking for
I don't
24.
see anything on there that, where it says that it won't be changed. All I've got's 23, which is 150, and we jumped to 350 instead, and
Yeah, no, that's what I was looking for. I was trying to find the one for you where you
where
could
it
see
says
it
that, yes.
for 24.
Because if we don't have one that says there won't be a rate change, I think we better get a new one. Or she, she better add that to this or something.
Yeah, because I'm looking here, but I don't see where you guys signed the one for 24. I found the one for 25.
Yeah, me too. Okay.
I'll have to go through this whole thing. I'll look through it tomorrow or see where I can find it. It's gotta be here. You wouldn't have done it in October, right?
I don't think so.
through. Yes.
And see how we can get out of the contract, but that
It
says,
says, yeah, you have 30-day notice
yeah,
that you can just, you're done. Yeah.
but this says entered into this contract for the work to be performed for year 25, and it doesn't say anything
There's
about,
nothing, I mean, I'm all the way back to October and I do not see anything in here.
well, do we have anything else? Is that- Okay, so we need a motion.
Motion to close.
Okay.
Second.
No, it's keep-
I second your motion.
Anyway, it's over with. Oh, all in favor, aye.
Everybody have a great, happy Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah.
You have a big job?
Yeah.